The beauty of your human existence is not so much in the material world you create. You create magnificent things, huge buildings, wonderful gardens, artistry. We're excited when we see what you can produce on your earth, what societal structures you erected. But the beauty that is inherent in you all is that you are all flame and nothing else. You are all part of the one light, every one of you. You all carry this flame inside of you. And there is no one on earth who doesn't. The beauty is that you're all guided, that you all have souls around you. You do not see with your eye, but you perceive as this very, very silent and fine inner voice. There is the loud inner voice of the ego mind that is always screaming and trying to get your attention. Much like a huge screaming headline. And there is this very gentle whisper inside of your mind that is very gently nudging you towards this or that, hinting towards an idea, pointing out a feeling you have about something or someone. And the more you're sensitive towards this voice, the more you're moving towards this voice, the more you're arriving at the midst of who you really are, the more you're able to embrace the flame inside of you, the more you're able to shine this light and see the light in the others. Come to the realization that there is the story of you, this character that has been created by you, by society, by your family, by external circumstance, by history even. You would not be the same you without your ancestors, without your human lineage. But still, you are always you. And you are always a light that is fueled by love. And the first task of love is to love. So this is what you do. Naturally, you're gravitating towards love. You want to give love and you want to perceive love. And you want to find love. And nothing hurts more than when this is denied, either by internal or external circumstances. When you do not find the one love you crave, the love of your life, the twin flame, you say, the soulmate. When you're hurt by those closest, your family. Why does it hurt so much when you are hurt by family? Why does conflict arise so much in this very small primary cycle? In this mini universe, in this reflection of you, your needs and your desires, to be loved, recognized, to love. The most gruesome atrocities are done in the name of love or in the lack of thereof. Behind every deed is the need to go back to the one source, to the being whole, to the being within all. The more you recognize your shining light, the more you overcome this need to be recognized by others, because you can mirror this within to the external world. When there is nothing inside of you, you seek to be the light inside of you, outside of you. Is there someone outside of me who recognizes the light inside of me? And this is what you seek. And when there is no one recognizes this, there is a great desperation within you, a great loss, and a great feeling of being lost. But we want to tell you, there is no need of this approval of yourself from anyone else but yourself. First and foremost, you need to see the light within yourself. And the feeling of being guided will come naturally to you. The feeling of, yes, there is something that I cannot perceive in this human role as John or Anne. But there is something that connects us all. We speak from the heart of the light to remind you that in these moments when so much is happening on your planet, so many wild things, we will say, illness, disease spreading over the globe, wars are being fought, people are being killed, hurricanes rushing over your planet, wildfires are breaking out. And you have the feeling of, oh, I'm being wounded by all of that. I cannot connect to this light within me. I cannot seek out the guidance. Where would it be? I hurt so much, I cannot open up anymore. And this is when you're closest to yourself. This is when you're closest to the light. Because the feeling is what you came here for, a feeling of this all. And what happens when one catastrophe is hunting another one is that you're prevented from being able to go back to your daily life. You're prevented from being able to shake this off. And you're prevented from being able to get accustomed to this. You shall not get accustomed to this. You shall open up and you shall hurt. And you shall unite this heart and find solace within all of you. And recognize that, yes, you are incarnated on planet Earth as human beings, but you're not the only one. This is home to many other souls. Look upon your animal kingdom. Look upon nature. Look upon forces that are invisible, but still there. What is electricity, really? It's energy. And all energy is force, and all force has a consciousness. So while humans are able to dominate very much of this planet and tend to think, well, there is us and nothing else, this is not true. We would invite you to open your eyes and your hearts to what it is that is surrounding you, and that you are coexisting really in this beautiful environment. But you exercise power over many things, preventing animals, for example, from having a full range of their habitat, rivers to flow in the direction they are meant to flow, with the force they are meant to have. But they all have their light. They all want to be recognized as the light. So open your hearts very wide, humans, and allow your hearts to feel. When was the last time you really came to yourself and felt all the pain there is, felt all the hurt that you have received in this lifetime? Within family and without of it, outside of it, I mean. In school, my friends, whose attention you sought out, whose love you sought out, whose acceptance you sought out, respect and appreciation you wanted. My co-workers who wouldn't recognize your hard work. All that hurt by a love that was not reciprocated. There's so much hurt that has to be felt first before this can move on. The next phase of this, the next level of this beautiful, beautiful experiment, in which you're all taken willingly part of, let me say this, is all upon you. But please be open to it. Allow yourself to be guided. Allow yourself to recognize and be recognized within this grand fire to which you all belong. But what is true for you? And we say this, how beautiful you are, how valuable you are, that the universe is incomplete without you. What is true for you is also true for the next one, for the one you maybe do not like yet. So when we say all this, we want you to be feeling fully held within the light, fully guided, fully treasured, and fully loved. And with this, we leave you now.